Then we do a full carton of eggs between the two of us. Sorry to hear, my condolences. I appreciate you, Sky. Is what it is. I miss him, but like I keep his knowledge with me, and I keep his beard with me. This is all him. Every time I look in the mirror, I see him. Again, he was part Sasquatch. He was a Bigfoot. But potatoes, you dice those up into decent little triangles, and you get those cooking, right? Use oil, just any standard cooking oil will work, and cook the potatoes till they start to get that little bit of see-through look, right? Once they hit that, full carton of eggs. So 6 eggs between the two of us. Full carton of eggs, just crack it in there, scramble it in the pan. So get that going. And once you get that, eggs done, everything's there. We'd always have this big ass, like, family size can of chili. One of those right there. Pop the top on that, knife it open, and dump the whole thing in on top of the eggs and the potatoes, right? And keep that going. As soon as it starts to bubble, you're good. Pull it off the fire. And just keep it near the fire, but pull it off of it. And the last part is pretty much a half block of cheese. And we'd cut big, like, thick as your thumb chunks that were about yay wide. Or, well, width and width. You know what I mean. And put that, just cover the whole pan in it. And you leave it barely off of the fire. And the cheese is slowly going to, like, just melt. There's a better word, but we'll go with melt. Slowly melt and spread across the pan, but you want it to do it slow. And that's the worst part. Because you're down on the river, you've walked at least 6 miles, if not 10, depending on where we got to the river from. And you're exhausted, you're hungry, camp is set up, you want to go to bed. So you leave the pan off the fire, and for the next 20 minutes, you just stare at it with your mouth watering and let the cheese slowly spread across all of it. And that would be our food the first night in, and the two of us would wreck that whole pan. Just the whole damn thing. And it's freaking military rations. It gums up the works. All that cheese makes it to where you're not going to poop for like the next 2-3 days. And yeah, we called it bear poop stew. And it's like my favorite thing to eat because it tastes like nostalgia. But the last ingredient that you can't get anywhere else, we put salt and pepper on the potatoes and the eggs. But that was it. Salt and pepper, and the rest was the whatever wood we were using to make the fire. So every single time it always tastes just a little bit different based on the firewood that you were using. It does not translate on the stove at home no matter what you do. Liquid smoke doesn't do it. You have to cook it over an open camping fire. There's just that adds that last little bit of flavor to it. That's my favorite thing to cook. It's my favorite thing to cook for people. Now, fancy wise, all right. The last big thing I made for my partner and I that was relatively fancy, we made it together. Take 2 chicken breasts, get them thawed out if they're frozen, and butterfly them, right? Nice butterfly, spread wide open, then pound it out just a little bit so it's nice and flat, but you still got a good thickness to it. And I think it's called a roulade, a pinwheel, whatever you want to call it. From there, just sear it in the pan. Sear one side for maybe 30 to 45 seconds. Sear the other, no, it's 30 seconds. Sear the other side for 30 seconds. Pull it out. Now you've got that little bit of white cooked to it. You know it's going to be translucent in the middle, and you know it's not done. But then you load in cream cheese, bacon bits, actual cheese, and roll it and get like 2 to 3 layers of the roll, and then add it again to where you have 2 different layers. Toothpick that thing up, and then depending on how you want to do it, you can bread it from here or not. I like to do it without the breading. That's just me. I want to taste all the goods inside of it, and breading is just going to muddy up the works for me. But pinwheel it, roll it up, and then toothpick it. From there, you'll have 2 of those, 1 for each person. Put it in the oven and throw it on like 375 and leave it 350 for about 20 minutes. come back and cut a cross section on both of them. Check the middle. If it's not done, you're going to need another 10 to 15 minutes at nice low heat, and it's going to slap. Pull it out, hit it with some seasonings, a little bit of toppers, frickin' chives and stuff like that, cilantro, whatever tickles you. Garlic salt, obviously. That goes in everything. That with some mashed potatoes and like some green beans, fire. Absolute fire. Is amazing. That's the last big one that we made together. My partner got a lot of baking equipment for Christmas, so we've been doing a lot of cakes and cookies and stuff like that. Nope, not in a Dutch oven. Like a crock pot, Dutch oven, whatever you want to call it. Well, I mean, they're not the same thing, but that would slap in a crock pot, though. I could see that working. We just do it in the oven and just go from there. And then, how long have I been growing this beard? So this right here, all this little side stuff, this is a season. This is winter because it's cold. But this has been going for over 10 years now. No, a little under. Right around 9 years and change, I've been growing this. The actual goatee part of it. Because this part doesn't ever come off. The rest of this I will shave down, though. I'm just waiting for winter to break. Because it's cold out here. But yeah, it's spider legs. Absolute spider legs. It's my dad's DNA. We grow very thick beards. Food is good for a bit. Now you got me thinking of other stuff I've cooked. Actually, I still need to post it in Discord. I made a, what the hell's it called? I have it in my cookbook. What's it called? Not bruschetta, the other one that starts with a B. I always get these things confused. What was it? Burrata. There we go. I got a recipe in here for a kick-ass burrata. Yep, angle, long cut, your French bread. Hit it with saute oil, salt, and pepper, and pop it in the oven. Peach compote, some lemon olive oil, and rosemary honey balsamic drizzle. Then you take your burrata cheese, which is kind of like mozzarella with liquid in the center, and you split that, put the two pieces on the plate, kind of let them fall wherever they fall. And then roast peaches, prosciutto, bull's blood, which is this little like green, red topping plant, and a little bit of fried parsley. Once you get all that plated, if your oven's preheated properly, it takes probably 6 minutes, 7 minutes to plate that down. Your bread should be done. Pull that out, and then just stack it around the plate. And you just kind of scoop up some of that stuff on the bread as you're going. So you got the peach compote doing its thing for sweet. You got prosciutto for your like savory. And then the cheese to mix in whenever the hell you want. But yeah, I haven't made that one here. I picked that up at a restaurant I worked at for a little bit. And it's now in the it's in the recipe book. You screwed up and you taught it to me. Now it's mine forever. Yeah, got a lot of different family recipes. Like my mom makes creamed eggs over toast, which is literally just white gravy with hard-boiled eggs in it, but less is more. It's so damn good. Was I putting lime? I don't remember. Limestone stone. Don't be a smartass, game. Keep you going. I don't remember where I was putting it, but it's just a white gravy, so just milk and flour in a pan. Keep stirring it. Add water until you get to the thickness that you want, and then salt, pepper. And then you take, I can't remember what the thing is called, but it's all these little like very fine metal lines that you put the egg in. You cut it once, turn it 90 degrees, cut it again, dump that in the gravy, and just keep doing that until you get enough for everybody. Then you just make toast, tear the toast Like, just tear it into pieces, throw it on a plate, spoonful on top of that. You're golden. You're golden. Best damn breakfast you're gonna have. Sweet. So what about hamburger helper? Oh, I get down with hamburger helper. All the different variations. We've used it with turkey because we do a decent amount of ground turkey here, and that's really good for adding flavor because turkey is turkey and it needs help no matter what. Hell, was I putting lime? I don't think anywhere, so we'll make a new one. We'll make a new one. Yeah, hamburger helper kicks ass. You should perhaps make short cooking videos. That's actually a really, really good idea. And I didn't think about that. I might do that. That's a good idea. Oh, we have an electric stove here. Again, we're in an apartment, so I can't... I don't have the money to spend on all the kick-ass cooking implements I want. And then down at the restaurant I cook at, we have one little industrial grade box that's like this big and about yay deep that we do all the cooking in, and we somehow make it work. But yeah, I want all the bells and whistles, and I don't even have a barbecuer as much as I want one. Oh, let's eat real quick. I might write down a format for YouTube little just cooking implements, because I've never got to cook with a wok. I've always wanted to. I love watching those videos. I love watching cooking videos. Just YouTube reels of people banging something out in 90 seconds. Love those videos. I never thought about actually making them. I should, though. That's a damn good idea. I don't know why it never really crossed my mind until now. Put that there. Yeah, I might have to do that. I'm going to go through my recipe book and then some family recipes and go from there. I could see that working. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, we got time. We'll add some more to that. Up here processing all that damn iron, forgot to keep my steel going. We got it up and running, so we might as well. You enjoying the view setup? Just your airplane ears popping up. Oh, that's why it's glowing. Damn. Maybe don't touch it. Alright, we refire. We keep it moving. We keep it moving. Commence the jiggling. Go ahead. There you go. There you go. You there? You're there. Sweet. Halfway done. Don't think we'll get it done today, but tea is wetty teas. Alright. Damn. I screwed up. I screwed up and cracked the book open. What else would translate well? Excuse me for just a second while I go through these real quick. Different styles of cuts. Oh yeah, just a good old-fashioned bruschetta. Just diced tomatoes and minced garlic. A couple other odds and ends in there. Oh yeah, shit. Hey, do you mind not touching the stuff in there, you little shit ass? So that burrata I spat out a second ago and was talking about. How about sweets? What kind of sweets? Oh yeah, let's take it. Let's take a moment. Let's take a moment before I get all ahead of myself. Recipes sound great. How about sweets? What kind of sweets do you like? Honestly, if we're putting our whole ass into it, because we've been doing all of our baking from scratch at home because my partner got a whole mess of baking equipment and tools and recipes and stuff like that. we did one coffee cake